Well, we are in the kitchen this morning with your cultured chef, Chef Gillian. Thanks for being here this morning.
Caroline, Eric, you guys know it's my favorite place to be. I love you guys.
We love it when you come in too, because you
Yeah.
cook up some delicious.
You guys, the whole studio smells amazing when we get together and have a great time, right?
It really does. Okay, so what is sizzling right
Yes.
here?
So let me tell you what's going on today, you guys. We're doing a little bit of cultured concepts, right? And we're practicing a little bit of Middle Eastern cuisine. And I wanted to share with you guys some nice yogurt marinated chicken, right?
Okay.
So in my time in Qatar, we spent beautiful times eating a lot of chicken, lamb, and that was really where I got interested in the marinating of the lamb. Or marinating in yogurt rather, right? So I've just taken this chicken breast and I've cut it up into bite-sized pieces. You guys, we're making a beautiful shawarma platter today, okay?
Yum.
Okay.
I've marinated it yogurt. I've got some fresh lemon. You guys, the fresh herbs in our garden. Our junior culture chefs have a beautiful garden. We have basil and dill and rosemary. All of those things went into this, right?
Yeah, tell us about the Junior Cultured Chef.
Yeah, beautiful. So the Junior Culture Chefs is a beautiful kids camp that we have for ages 7 to 17. You guys, we teach the babies how to grow their food, where it comes from. It's not an Uber app, right? Despite their things, right? And just teaching them really how to use food as medicine and how to, it's just a life skill, how to prepare for themselves, right? And so this is what we do. So we alternate. We have, sometimes we're at Be Social, and then the other times we are at our community garden. It's Be the Zen. Hey, April, it's Be the Zen, our community garden. It's just such a family, and I'm learning as well. You guys, I'm learning as well. I'm learning how to grow, so I'm teaching the babies how to grow. It's so much fun. It's so much fun.
It's amazing how the individual things that you grow, take a little bit different approach. I mean, to grow garlic or to grow basil, it's a totally different process, and it is a learning experience.
It is, and just seeing what goes well with each other. Like I just dropped some cucumbers and some tomatoes and some onions and parsley and cilantro, like the things that I cook with, right?
Yeah.
And just this really understanding what goes into our food, right? We just often go to the market and we shop and we don't know what goes into it, where it came from, the hands that grew it. So it's just a little bit more responsible when we know those things. And honestly, the food tastes better. Let's get into this, yeah?
Okay,
Yeah,
let's do
of
it.
course, absolutely.
Perfect. Okay, you guys, so what
Put
we've
us to
done
work.
is...
We can help.
Oh, okay, for real. Perfect. I love this, you guys. We know cooking is such a sensory experience, and it's all together. So what we're doing here is building a beautiful shawarma platter. I've got some hummus. You guys love hummus?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Hummus is so easy to
Homemade?
make. Hummus, right? You know she fancy. Hummus. So listen, you guys,
Of course
plating.
it's homemade.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. So, let me tell you, don't get over your store-bought,
Ooh,
right?
This looks thick.
I know, and let me tell you how you do it. So if you take your aquafaba from a can of chickpeas, put your aquafaba in the blender first, and then your garlic and your tahini and your lemon, blend that up, and then add your chickpeas, right?
Okay.
And that's how you get a really amazing texture. Because we're plating this, you guys see how I'm using the back of my spoon?
Yeah.
Use the back of your spoon, Caroline, go ahead,
Okay.
babes. And what you're doing is do like I just did and make a well.
Okay.
Right? And so what we're going to, Caroline's like, okay, perfect. So you see that? So perfect. What we're going to do is we're just going to start to garnish our things, and we're going to build this, right?
Okay.
So let's go from our tabbouleh. You guys, tabbouleh is a
Yum.
beautiful, this is couscous with some, with some parsley and a little bit of romaine, right? I've got some fresh dill in it. When I tell you this is all the herbs, and I plated it just like this so that you guys can see how we can also make this kid-friendly.
Cauliflower.
Yes, we've got some roasted cauliflower, and I've just used a little bit of Ras El Hanout, which is a house seasoning, right?
Okay.
It's like Lowry's for all the other countries, right?
Gotcha.
And then we're gonna just drop some beautiful chicken on here. You guys, this is chicken breast. You can use chicken breast, chicken thighs. I let this marinate, for me, overnight, but at least get it in an hour and let all that flavor marinate, right?
I think that's like a really hard thing, is to get chicken to actually absorb the flavor. So you said overnight marinating is good?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And then if you use really nice pieces like a thigh, those are juicy and they really hold their flavor well, and they're actually very unforgiving.
There you
So
go.
you can do this.
What's in
right?
this?
I'm sorry. So you guys, this is like every cookout's cucumber and tomato salad, but this is a little bit of Middle Eastern style.
I feel like you could just spoon that in.
You so can. You so can. This, I'm telling you, this is your cucumbers, your tomatoes, your onion, but we made it, I guess, Middle Eastern by adding different spices. So we put dill in it, oregano, right?
Nice.
What was the most beautiful part about, traveling was how we do different things with all of the same ingredients, right? And the only thing that governs what you do with your tomatoes and onions and what I do with mine is our grandmothers, right? We get our game from our grandmothers. So I'm grateful today.
Okay, we've got about a minute left.
Perfect, you guys. This is a little bit of tzatziki. I can't wait for you to taste this. And we just gonna drop that in. You guys, come on, get into this. And then here we are with our beautiful garnish. We are eating with our eyes, okay? You guys ready for this? You ready?
Yes.
You ready? You ready?
Oh, we're ready.
And we're gonna do our little drizzle.
Oh,
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's
I know,
do
we don't even
this.
have plates, but who
Yes.
needs plates?
Yes, who needs plates? This is such
Wanna
a
get a little
family
of that.
affair. You guys, get your pickles. This is what's really nice. And the contrast, because you have all of these different beautiful textures working together. And you've got the pickle, right? Get you guys with a little bit of pickle. You know we do Nashville hot chicken and pickles?
Yeah.
So
You see
good.
what I'm saying? Same thing, but different.
Eric and I are just double dipping. And
Go ahead for it. We're all here together.
And we are showing your information right now, so people can
Perfect.
check you out. They can contact you. You also offer adult cooking classes.
Absolutely. Absolutely, you
That
guys.
pickle is such a good touch.
Isn't it? Such
It
a
adds
nice contrast.
such a different layer.
It does,
Really delicious.
right?
Thank you so much for being here.
I love it. Thank you guys for
We
having me.
appreciate it.
Bless y'all. See y'all.
We're going to take a break, but before we do, here's a look at what's ahead on CBS Sunday morning.